Prononciation française. E with an accent aigu and ET make the sound A in English. A. Déca means decaf, as in decaf coffee. Déca. Trouver means found in English. Trouver. Again, the E with an accent aigu makes the A sound. Érable. Érable means maple. Café. Café. Coffee. Again, E with an accent aigu makes the sound A. Café. Année. Année. Year. Année. A. The word and in French. A. The letter I in French makes the sound E. The name for the letter I in French is also E. A, P, C. Here we can see the E with the accent aigu making the A sound, the I making the E sound, and another E with an accent aigu making an A sound. A, P, C. It means spicy. Glacé. This is a review again of the A sound that we looked at before. Viande. Again, the I makes the E sound. Viande means meat in French. Épinard. Again, the E with an accent aigu makes the A, and the I makes the sound E in French. Épinard. Épinard means spinach. E with an accent grave makes the sound E, which is similar to the letter E in the English word pet. E. Or meh, when you tell someone, how are you feeling? Meh. E. Crème. La crème is cream in French. Bière. Again, that's the I with the E sound comes first, B, and then the E with the accent grave goes E. So bière. Bière means beer. In French, words that end with a vowel and then an N, or have a vowel and then an N in them, have the nasally French sound. And that goes for EN, ON, AN, and IN. Also UN as well, as in the French word So it's a sound where you just make the N sound in your nose, not in your mouth. So there's no tongue touching your mouth anywhere, it's just in your nose. So EN is ON is on, AN is and IN is un. Combien. Combien means how much in French. Combien. Dinde. Dinde means turkey. Dinde. You can hear that nasally N in the middle. Moyen. Moyen. It's got that nasally N at the end. It means medium, as in a medium coffee. Pain. Pain, meaning bread. Lion. Lion. Here we can see the L-I, the I makes the E sound that we discussed before, and on makes the on sound at the end. Lion, which is of course the French word for lion. Danse. Danse. The French word for a dance. Again, that's the sound in the middle. Danse. Jambon. Jambon. The French word for ham. We've got the on sound at the end. Vin. Vin. It's the French word for wine with the sound. Vin. In French, the letter combination CH makes the sound that we would associate with SH in English. So not a hard ch like cheese in English, but a soft sh like sheep. Cornichon. Cornichon. Again, we've got several sounds we talked about before. We have the I that makes an E noise. We have the on at the end. And we have the CH making the sh sound in the middle. So cornichon. That means pickle in French. Chocolat. Chocolat. Not chocolat, but chocolat, meaning chocolate, of course. Choix. Choix, meaning choice. Chèvre. Chèvre. Again, that also has the E with the accent grave, which makes the eh noise in French. Chèvre. And this means goat in French, and it's also used to refer to goat cheese. Arachide. Arachide. This means peanut in French. You can see we have the soft CH sound, sounding like an English SH, and the I in French that sounds like E. Arachide. Arachide. In French, the EU and the OEU makes an sound. It's kind of like the U in the English word sure, sure, if you can just take that out of it. That's the closest kind of sound we have in English. Veux. Veux, as in je veux. I want. Veux. Œuf. Œuf. It's the word egg in French. Œuf. It's got that sound. Bœuf. Bœuf. It's the word beef in French. La bœuf. Beurre. Beurre. It's the word butter. Beurre. It's got that EU followed by an R. It's a little hard to say. Beurre. It takes a little bit of practice. Beurré. Again, this is almost the same. So if you look back at beurre, at the end it's got just a regular E, so we don't pronounce it at the end. But when there's an E with an accent aigu, it makes that A sound that we've discussed before. So beurré means buttered. So if you have buttered toast, it would be pain beurré. Seulement. Seulement. Seul. Seulement means only. Peu. Peu. If you say un peu, that means a bit or a little. If you say, parlez-vous français? Do you speak French? You can reply, un peu means a bit or a little. Déjeuner. Again, we've got the A sound from the E with the accent aigu, and then the EU makes an noise. So we have déjeuner. Déjeuner, which means breakfast or brunch. Bleuet. Bleuet. This is a little harder because we have the EU, and then we have the ET, which makes the same sound as the E accent aigu, which is the A noise. So you say both of those sounds in order. Bleu, A. Bleuet means blueberry. Ooh, that should say blueberry. AU and EAU make almost the same sound. It's pronounced like the English letter O. So just like the letter O. This word is just EAU, so it's just pronounced exactly like the English letter O. O. It means water in French. O. If you say j'ai besoin de l'eau, it means I need some water. J'ai besoin de l'eau. I need water. Beaucoup. Beaucoup. Again, it's got EAU in there. O. Beaucoup. Means a lot. Beau means beautiful or handsome. Beau. Aussi. Aussi. Again, that has the AU sound and also the I sound, which sounds like a E in English. Aussi means also. In French, when you have an ILL, it's pronounced like E with a little Y stuck to the end. E. So, for example, in the word griller, griller. Again, it's got that E with an accent aigu at the end, which makes the A noise. Griller means toasted or grilled. Griller. It's got, you can hear the I, which makes the E noise, and then the two L's make a little Y noise. Griller. Papillon. 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 The ON at the end, like we've discussed, makes the on with the French nasally N, and ILL makes the E, so papillon means butterfly in French. Famille. Famille. So this has just got an E at the end, which is not pronounced, so you just end with that Y sound. Famille. which means family. The ending tion is very common in French, and a lot of words in English that end with tion are actually taken from French, but they pronounce it differently. So it's pronounced, I wrote S-Y-O and then an N in brackets for the nasally French N, so it's sillon, sillon. So the T is kind of like an S sound, the I is an E noise like usual, and then on, but when you're trying to write it out, it makes more sense to write it as sillon. You could also write it S-E-E-O and then a French nasally N, so sillon. Option, option, which of course means option. Station, station, station. Nation, nation, which of course means nation. Inclination. This has a lot of great sounds in it that we've looked at. So the in at the start has the in, the French nasally N. Cli, we have that I that sounds like an E, cli. And then it ends with nation, that sion sound at the end, which of course means inclination. Motivation, motivation, motivation. Again, we have that I in between the T and the V that sounds like E, moti, and then we end with the sion sound at the end. Motivation, motivation. Not all words can be translated directly into English because we don't use all of them in English. For example, the word collation means a snack, collation. The OU sound in French sounds a lot like the OO sound in English, the OO sound. Like in the word bouteille, bouteille. It's got OU going boop, and then we have that ILL sound, and the EI makes an A, but the LL still makes the Y sound there at the end. A, bouteille, means bottle. Sous, sous, means cents in Quebec, but it also means under. So 35 sous means 35 cents, but if you said la sauce sur la pizza est sous le fromage, that would mean the sauce on the pizza is under the cheese. Sous. Voudrais, voudrais, OO sound in voudrais, would like. Je voudrais, I would like. Rouge, rouge, OO sound in the middle for red. In French, a lot of the letters at the ends of words are silent, but not all of them. Again, a lot of the letters at the ends of French words are silent. For example, avocat, avocat means avocado. It also means lawyer, but you don't pronounce the T at the end. Avocat. Noix, meaning nuts. You pretend almost like the X isn't there. Noix, noix. Saint. We don't pronounce the S at the end, so we just pronounce it as if it was spelled S-A-N, and A-N makes the un sound that we talked about before. So saint, it means without. Not all of the letters at the end of French words are silent. For example, in the word avec, which means with, we say the C, avec. Dollar, which of course means dollar, dollar, we say the R. So you need to be careful what letters you pronounce at the end of French words. The word careful can help you remember what letters to pronounce because in general, the letters that are pronounced are C, R, F, and L, which are all the consonants in the word careful. So for the letter C, some examples are truc, truc, which is kind of a French slang meaning thing. So if you said, qu'est-ce que c'est cette truc? It would be like, what is this thing? Truc. Tabac. Tabac means tobacco. Quebec. Quebec. Again, this is it's got the E with the accent aigu, which makes the A sound, and ends with a C, which we pronounce. You should all know this word. In English, we often pronounce it as Quebec, but in French, it's properly pronounced Quebec because it has that E with the accent aigu, Quebec, and we say the C at the end. Sac. Sac, meaning a bag. Pronounce the C at the end. For R, we say the R at the end unless it's part of an ER verb. So, for example, we say dollar, like we discussed before, meaning dollar. Resto bar, which means a bar restaurant. César, again, it's got the E with the accent aigu, making the A sound. César, we say the R at the end, meaning Caesar, like Caesar salad or Caesar dressing. Manger, however, is a French verb meaning to eat. It's an ER verb, manger. So since it's an ER verb, we do not pronounce the R at the end. It's pronounced almost like it had an E with an accent aigu at the end. Manger. So it's said kind of like A. Aller, another French verb meaning to go. Aller. So we do not pronounce the R, we pronounce it like it's an E with an accent aigu. Aller. Commander. Again, this is a French verb meaning to order, as in to order at a restaurant. Commander, we do not pronounce the R at the end, because this is an ER verb. Trouver, to find, same thing. However, if it's an IR verb, we can still pronounce the R at the end. So this means to finish, and it's pronounced finir, finir. Again, we've got those I's that sound like E, and it goes finir. And the letter F is also pronounced at the end of French words. For example, créatif, créatif, meaning creative. We have that E with the accent aigu sound, making A, and then we have the I making the E noise, and F being pronounced at the end. Créatif, créatif. Oeuf, an egg, oeuf. We talked about the noise before, the O-E-U, and we pronounce the F at the end, oeuf. Bœuf, again that we talked about beef, the O-E-U noise of and then we pronounce the F at the end, bœuf. The letter L is also pronounced at the end. For example, the word miel, miel. Again, we have that I making the E noise, and then we end with L, pronouncing that L at the end. It means honey, miel, miel. Global, global, meaning global, of course. Global. Médical, médical. This is a hard one because it's very close to the English word medical, but it's not pronounced a lot like medical. When you think about the French E with the accent aigu makes the A noise, and I makes the E noise, so you have to be very careful to pronounce the vowels like they are French. Médical, and we do say the L at the end. Médical. Illégal, illégal. You'll notice this is an exception because the ILL doesn't sound like E, so this is a French word with an exception. But we do pronounce the L at the end. Illégal, meaning illegal. So this has been a quick summary of some of the most common elements of French pronunciation, and you can use this to review for your pronunciation quiz.